What's going on, guys? This is the Mac Attack here, and welcome to a brand new movie review. And just yesterday, in the middle of the night, I just finished watching DUNE Part II only on Netflix. It's another film that I have been longing to see for myself because of how good it looked. And unfortunately, I didn't get to go see it in theaters. So, of course, I got to finally watch it on Netflix as it was available for free to watch. Same with Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, and another movie I didn't get to see. So yeah, I got to watch some movies I've never seen in theaters yet, and I have enjoyed them so far. So now, I'm going to go ahead and get started talking about DUNE Part II. So, DUNE Part II stars Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya, Josh Brolin, and lots of other actors that you may know, actors and actresses you may know. And this follows up after the events of DUNE Part I, where, of course, after the Atreides gets pretty much fully destroyed by the bad guys, Timothée Chalamet's character is now, him and his mother are now going with Zendaya's character and her people to fight against the enemy, and he starts learning about a lot of more of his prophecies and stuff, and that there's a lot more to his visions than there is, and of course it leads up to what the first movie has been teasing, the battle. So, I'm going to be talking about this right now. So, watching this so far, I'm going to go ahead and talk about what I thought about the first movie when watching it, when I bought it on digital for my phone, since it actually was on sale for a good price. So, there was lots of scenes in that movie that did feel very slow, to the point to where I didn't really, like, sometimes I don't like when scenes feel slow, but despite them feeling slow, a month or a year later, watching it for the second time, my experience for that movie was a lot better, and I fully understood a lot more of what was going on. So, my experience with the first movie was way more massively improved, and I understood what was being talked about, or what the story was being told. Other than my first experience being somewhat a little slow, I still thought the movie was good on its own merits. It was directed well, it was acted well, the movie was shot beautifully, everything about it was good. It might have been a little slow, but I didn't hate it. I absolutely loved it. And matter of fact, watching it the second time, months later or a year later, it was a lot more better watching it for the second time. So now that I've got that out of the way, I did like the first movie. So, I did absolutely, once again, DUNE Part II, it's just as good as the first movie. It was well shot, well acted, and well choreographed and stuff. The soundtrack by Hans Zimmer was absolutely phenomenal. As always, Hans Zimmer did a great job with the composed soundtrack for DUNE Part I and DUNE Part II. So, I gotta say, DUNE Part II, it went straight point to telling you exactly what's going on. And it gets straight to the point. And I will tell you this right now, I enjoyed myself a lot watching DUNE Part II. I absolutely thought that my hype for this movie was 100% justified, for the simple fact that I have absolutely loved watching every moment of this movie. It was action-packed, and you definitely got a lot more understanding of what this was going towards. And there's some twists that this movie did go towards that I really was not expecting. And just a lot of the consequences that this movie did go towards, without spoiling the movie for you, of course, which I don't think you probably care since everyone has already seen it. But I'm not going to spoil anything in case to those who have not watched it. But I think DUNE Part II, I have to say 100%, was very, very entertaining from beginning to end. It does a lot more great storytelling and gives a lot more onto like kind of the mysteries behind the universe of Dune. And it does, I gotta say, for the most part, that whole story that Dune Part II was telling was amazing. I definitely gotta say, for my first experience watching Dune Part II, I had no feeling of, oh, these scenes were slow. There was none of that with this movie. It went straight to the point. It told you exactly what was what to expect, the consequences that it has. And I have to say, seeing the guy that played Elvis in that Elvis movie that recently came out, I think his name's Austin Butler. He's also in the movie too, and he plays as one of the antagonists. Dude, his character's crazy in this movie. His character is crazy, but Austin Butler did very good with that role. He blew me away with that role. From him playing as Elvis to playing a psychotic antagonist who is kind of crazy. That is insane, that shift up from characters that he played. One based on a real celebrity and then playing a fictional character from the Dune universe. And the soundtracks and theme for Dune Part II was amazing. And I gotta say, oh my god, I'm like speechless to, again, I loved every minute of Dune Part 2. I loved every minute of it. There was lots of things that I completely understood. I completely understood where it was going. The acting was phenomenal. The choreograph and the cinematography was amazing. Just, the lighting was amazing. Now, it would be awesome to watch using my Govee TV backlight thing that I use to watch the Wild Robot on. But other than that, that's pretty much all I gotta say for Dune Part 2. For the most part, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. And what would I have to say about Dune Part 2? And what is my rating for Dune Part 2 for my score? So, I'll give you my score for Dune Part 2. I would give Dune Part 2 a 100% good. It is a phenomenal movie. From beginning to end, this movie will have you at the edge of your seat. This is one of the greatest movies of all time. And of course, this movie and the twist that they leave off, oh boy. Oh boy. This definitely leads you to wondering if there's going to be more. And I do think 100% that there's going to be more for this movie after Dune Part 2. And I think I have been seeing that the director has been teasing a third movie coming out. So, I'm very excited. I'm very excited for it nonetheless. I want to see more after that ending from Part 2. I want to see more. But I don't want to see a fourth one. And I'm glad the director is making it clear that he does not want to make a fourth movie, because it would definitely be an unhealthy choice for his movie trilogy. And I agree. Overdoing it with sequels can be a bad thing. And we know that thanks to Disney with the Toy Story franchise. How the third should have been the last one. Then we get Toy Story 4. Toy Story 4 was supposed to be the last one. Then, now, we get Toy Story 5. So, yeah, sequels isn't always the greatest thing. And I am glad that the director of Dune is taking that to heart, and he does not want a fourth movie to happen after the third one when he makes it. And he wants the third one to be the last movie. I appreciate the director for saying that. And of course, I can't wait to see what he has for Dune 3. Well, guys, if you've seen Dune Part 2, either in theaters or on Netflix, Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about it. Have you seen it, or have you not seen it? Or are you still planning on seeing it? And if you did see it, what did you think about both Dune Part 1 and Part 2? Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe down below for more videos in the future of this channel going forward, and click the bell and the notification down below, that way you get notified for more videos in the future of this channel going forward. And I will see you guys in my next video. The Mac Attack, signing out. Have a good one. Hello everyone, to the new viewers of my YouTube channel who watch and enjoy my content. If you enjoy my content, I figured out that most of you are not subscribed, so here's my little reminder to let you guys know that subscribing to my channel is free with no charge, and that also shows me that you show massive support to my channel going forward. So, thank you guys for watching my content, and I will continue to give you guys some good content on my YouTube channel. Thank you again, and have a good day.